time. Whoa. For the longest time.
Yo, you got some thumbs?
Baby.
This is going to be some fun to edit later on.
By you. I want everybody for the longest time.
This time.
Baby, I've been searching for you.
Damn, you got the minty thumbs.
They're the only ones that work, apparently.
The minty ones?
Apparently. That's what my dad says. Okay, let's get back to it. Jason, shut the fuck up!
Yes!
Jason, we have to cook. So where were we, gentlemen?
How about we talk about high school, guys?
Yeah, let's do it.
High school, yeah.
I've actually... Oh, Jason just tried to hold my hand. It was a very...
high school-esque moment.
No, not for nothing. I had a little spark in my brain recently that made me want to start pursuing the high school movie that me and Jason have been talking about for the last 15 years, technically.
Word.
What's that?
Just we just wanted to write a script that was like the amalgamation of the retail that we did in work and high school, experiences that we've had with each other. So obviously there would be generalizations and there would be like over the top stuff that's not true, but at the same time would still have the heart of what we've dealt with. So it'd be like, oh shit, I remember that. But at the same time, there'd be some crazy shit because I already have like ideas for it that would not.
Yeah, I've been hearing about this for years now, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, man, do it!" I was there. I remember those whatever.
At the same time,
the main point of this kid was like, "Yeah."
Lewis has a segment in it where he'll like come in and disappear. He would like show up, and then it would just be like,
"Well, you gotta understand something.
But
you gotta understand something." In high school, I was too busy. Busy.
But that's we would write that in. I don't know if you remember. I was talking to you about that.
Note.
My wife knows all about this.
We wrote it. Before you say that, we wrote it into the movie. It would be more like Lewis would tap in. Like, I wonder what Lewis is up to as we're having our quarrel or whatever the fuck is going on. It would cut to Lewis, and it would be like a quick random segment of a moment in Lewis's life, and then it would cut back to us. So it was enough to go, oh, that's what Lewis is up to. Okay, back to us. So
it's gonna be rated R.
To this day, the fact that I literally had a different girl in every fucking classroom, every class for the day.
Yeah.
And they were cool with it. They were cool with it. That's to this day, I don't know how back then it was okay. Man.
High school. That's all it
was.
is.
High school. Yeah, I was a goth kid. I had piercings. I had tattoos back then. Back then it was cool. It was something new.
For sure.
Every fucking period, I was with a different girl. And then in between periods, girls used to come to the fucking homeroom to make out with me, and then they would leave after. That was the fucking life. So in a way, it was like
just full disclosure. Jason or Damien was not one of those girls. Just if anybody's wondering, we didn't.
Nah, and then you could say like, you could say Lewis peaked at high school. Like, no, I didn't. I was just doing my thing. I feel like I peaked now.
Nah, he peaked in high school.
I'm fucking. No, you know why? And I'll pull the fucking Marshall Erickson's philosophy.
So long
my wife is a quality girl, and she's fucking amazing at everything.
Good.
So therefore,
so long as you do
this
not
is better.
Pull your crypto.
Oh no.
Historical.
No. I'm not talking about money. No. I'm not talking about
I
that.
know,
I'm talking. No, but I'm saying like back then, all those girls, like he was like.
Nah, that was the superficial age.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like everybody was just trying to hook up with somebody, and before it was drugs, before it was alcohol, it was literally just like, let me hook up with something, and then
like, oh, this girl likes me. Let's.
No, but yo, I don't know how to explain it. To a point, that's why in college I was like, you know what, I'm fucking done with hooking up with random bitches. I want to have a girlfriend, and that's why I ended up with the fucking Antichrist. Yeah, that bitch.
Yeah, she shall not be named.
That bitch.
Oh, wait, hold on.
You met her, and she was a fucking bitch. Blank. Oh, yeah.
Well, you could say it because I'll block it out.
I'm.
There's a great part in Futurama where he goes, "Don't worry about blank. I'll worry about blank." So this is what you're pleading. I got it. Understood. Yeah. But we digress. What were we talking about? Back to high school. Some high school moments. Lewis Lead the trail,
That's
my
a high
friend.
school moment. This guy.
Craziest thing I did in high school. I don't know, probably senior trip. Senior trip was the first time that I really got really blacked out drunk.
I wasn't even drinking yet. I don't even know what booze was.
Yeah, and you didn't come
And
to
I
the senior
didn't
trip
go to the senior trip.
because otherwise you would have
I
been in my
didn't
room.
go.
Yeah, pussies,
100%.
pussies.
Me and
Why
Jason,
didn't you go? I
'cause me
mean,
and
you had
Jason-
work. You had work.
Me and Jason were finger popping each other's assholes.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean, Damien had work. Damien
My,
pretty much missed all of senior year because he was
my
working at
parents told me,
CVS.
like, yo, you do this or I'm gonna buy you a laptop.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And he bought
Damn.
me a laptop. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, fuck. It's like,
At
I'll
that
take
point,
a
I
laptop.
was addicted to World of Warcraft. I'm like, yo, laptop, ha, yeah.
Yeah. Him and
Laptop.
Kevin. Him and Kevin.
It's like
No,
having,
but-
have a social interaction.
Do you
with
know who
friends?
came?
No.
Do you know who came to fucking senior trip?
Who's that?
Our classmate. I don't know if you want to blip this out, but
Oh.
Who's the fucking man?
he had
I
this
love-
Nintendo Switch. He had the Nintendo Switch when it just dropped, so it was just brand new. So a couple of dudes went to his room literally just to check it out because we never seen something like
Hell
that.
yeah.
All right, so you want to talk about high school, right? How about we talk about the first time me and you became friends,
Oh, shit.
Damien, and
We're
then
about
I
talk
get back
about
to
some
you, Jason.
Popeye's chicken.
Oh yeah, baby.
Because we were friends before.
No.
Oh.
So basically,
Oh, Jason's quietly crying in his palms right now. What's
I-
going on?
I was friends with Jason, and then I was friends with you. We were separate friends back then. Like we never.
You know what it
we
was?
never-
There was probably
It was
a
you and Shivana.
there was probably
yeah.
yes, there was probably a gradual grow between the difference of friends. So you were probably growing with Jason as a friend with
back then,
Shivanon,
yeah.
and you were growing with me as a friend. Is like, oh, this
No,
is the token.
but
want to.
let me tell the listener
no,
how I
go ahead,
became
go ahead.
friends with you.
the
Go
same
ahead.
with me.
So literally the second day of school,
Yeah.
it's like okay, we went to Jamaica High School in the heart of Queens.
Uh-huh.
So maybe you know the fucking terminal in Jamaica Avenue and 168th Street,
yeah.
right in
Q8,
front of the
Q9, Q41, the death of all
buses,
all beings
buses,
and notions of life.
all the
Yeah,
buses.
This is where you go to die.
Yes, all the buses
Right.
die
This-
there.
This
Don't look at
became
him.
this became the terminal when I wanted to visit my grandma and grandpa living in Hollis. This
Yo,
is where I
record
had
this.
to go.
You
So.
record?
This is how I learned how to use the New York City bus. So therefore, my
Oh, yeah, we-
my second or third day of school, it was a Thursday or a Friday. Me coming back home, and there was a Popeyes on the way to the terminal. So I was like, you know what? Let me get some chicken,
Po'
like a
boy.
chicken thigh. No, I'm a fat boy, so
Not
it
even
was
po'
a chicken
boy.
thigh.
This is
Yeah, this is
po' boy
pre
time.
po' boy. Oh, this is
This
back
is just
then.
standard like chicken. That-
Yeah.
Yeah.
They weren't heavily competing with KFC at the
Yeah.
time. They were just like, we'll throw you a couple
Chicken pieces. Yeah.
Yep. Because
Chicken-
Lewis is the only one that told me about po' boys. Like that's why I
Yeah.
learned about po' boys.
No,
I was like,
po'
this a-
boys-
this
Well,
a
that
po' boy?
Lewis and me because I told you about
Yeah,
Sugar
baby,
Bird.
y'all to yell like
Like,
All
10
right,
years
so
later.
hold on.
But
You're
we-
talking
we
too much. You're
digress,
talking.
we digress, we
You're
digress.
talking too much. All right. So basically, I fucking buy my fucking Popeyes. I'm walking down to the Q9. Now, if you've never been in the terminal, that shit is literally a line. So,
Bro, it's like
Yeah,
walking.
yeah, yeah.
Skid
so
Row,
you
bro.
you can start in the Q6,
crack
then
that
you go to
line,
the
dude.
Q8, then you have the Q9, then you have the Q41 to your right.
100%.
And it's pretty much every man for themselves when the bus comes in because you better get in there and fight your way in to get a seat.
Mm-hmm.
So my bus was the Q9. Your boys over here was the Q41. So one day I just walk up in there with my Popeyes bag and I'm just waiting right in front of the Q9 because I'm scared. It's a very shady place in Jamaica, so I was scared. And then
to this day,
to
to
the-
this day, it's
Not much has
super
changed.
sketchy. Yeah.
so
and I will say this: can I take over? Can I?
no,
take
wait,
over?
hold on, hold on,
Okay,
hold
go
on.
ahead, go ahead.
Let me just finish it. And then one of my best friends right now, right here, he says like, "Hey, bro, what's up? Oh, you go to Jamaica, right? Yeah, I go to Jamaica too. Yeah, we're cool. Hey, can I have some fries?
I swear to God, me saying I wanted fries was probably the okay. Can I have some fries? Because we could determine that we know each other, so nobody will fuck with us because we're a person together.
We're not gonna be
They'll
up.
leave us alone.
Like, imagine you're self-standing for the first time.
But at the same
in this
time,
stuff.
who the fuck asks a stranger for fucking fries?
Exactly, and
So-
the fact that I was like, I felt safe enough to be like, this guy is cool. He just
The fact that he
was
gave me
very
fries
polite. He
is
was
a
very polite.
crazy level
He
of
was very
itself.
polite. He was like, here's some fries. Like, here, yeah, of course. So I shared my fries with you, and I think that's how our friendship was born.
And then it just prospered from there.
Yeah, and that was me and you. Me and Jason was a different story.
Yeah, same for me and Jason as well.
Yeah, me and Jason, we were like, and that lady that ended up having breast cancer. The English teacher.
Oh.
Miss McCord.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
I remember
word,
hearing
rest in
senior
peace,
year, they came to the class and they
Yeah,
told us you passed
I
away.
used to come in, and then
she was
I
so
bumped
sweet.
I bumped into Shivanan
Yeah.
on the Q9, and he taught me how to get to Jamaica in a
Okay.
faster way.
Yeah.
So then I kind of hang with him, and then I think Jason and Shivanan knew each other from the summer class beforehand.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So that's why
yeah,
I actually bumped with Jason, and
Of course.
then it was cool. Jason and I and Shivanan, we actually knew Naruto before it became popular. So we were like,
Yeah,
we were
like
cool with
Japanese,
Naruto
yeah,
when
yeah,
it was
I wanna
literally
know,
airing in
I'm
Japan.
I'm not a homosexual, so I don't know anything about Naruto.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, but it's a big deal. Back then, it was a big deal.
Yeah, for the homosexuals.
Like we went to
Yeah.
Chinatown looking for the
Yeah.
headbands
No,
with the
I
metal.
remember. As much as I talk shit,
in
I know.
fucking-
Yeah, we
I
want the
wanted to, but I
headbands,
was
Freshman
like
year.
the original headbands.
Yeah.
For me, it was too like I can't get into this so late.
Honestly,
I
would
remember
never
people
thought,
coming to school with
You never thought it would be mainstream?
That big? No, heck
No.
no. Fuck no.
the amount of people.
I loved it, dude.
Look
These
at
guys are
fucking
giving me like
Pokemon.
DVDs, like the Blu-rays, whatever.
Yeah.
They're burning that shit.
Look how quickly Pokemon rose to that fucking realm.
No, but Pokemon. we
Nah,
were-
it was already
no, but I mean like Pokemon just like it went from 0 to like, you know?
right.
Nah, not the
So-
same.
No,
I mean,
it was the
what you
same.
could compare to is maybe My Hero Academia. I didn't watch it.
Nah,
I
that
don't
shit's
watch
whack though.
it. I don't know.
I
I've
hear
never
it's
seen
whack.
it. I've never seen it.
I
Have
hear
you
it's
seen it?
overhyped? Nope.
Maybe you watch it. Maybe you feel different. But
No,
I've never
I
watched
won't.
it, so I can't
It's
say
gonna be
nothing about it.
overhyped.
You have my
Anime is anime is what would say is
Fucking-
anime.
Nah, you have to know the right things to watch.
You stopped getting cocked in 1993, whatever.
Yeah. No, but anyway, so that's
2003.
our
Sorry.
background. That's how I
Right,
knew
right,
Jason.
of course.
I think I
But you
figured-
guys didn't fuck with each other back in high school. You
No,
guys-
we did.
No, you
Yeah,
didn't.
we did.
Yeah, we did.
in
High
between
school?
that,
We
yeah,
were
yeah.
in fucking
Gateway.
the first.
We were on Gateway.
Yeah, he was in my.
Yeah.
He was in Miss Saul's class with me, so I knew him before you, motherfucker.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you're OG.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
OG.
Oh, I knew Jason before you. You and Jason went to the grocery store and took a 6-pack out in the self checkout.
Yeah, you know to scan it. No. I
but-
told you guys.
all right, take it back.
I met you guys before we met you.
Before we
you guys
met
met
each
each other.
No, but all right. So
It's all
we
good.
became
What
friends
happens?
that day in the bus
Yes.
stop, and we always kept talking, and then it
For
escalated
sure.
to us talking about music and
To
stuff.
the point where we fucking won. You remember this? We won the fucking boat race.
That was junior year,
Yes.
but I'm talking about.
But I'm just saying, like,
no,
like
I'm
this
talking-
just says how much we've
of
known
course,
each other.
yeah.
We
No,
cumulatively.
but 2
ended up-
years before that, we started talking in the bus stop.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, fuck, yeah, you in Gateway too? Yeah, you're smart. Okay, I'm smart. Okay, we're cool. So maybe next year we're going to have classes together, and boom.
Which we did.
Which we did. And then literally, we
I
a
think
little bit
both of us knew that was coming, so we were like, let's try
I
to.
didn't know that was coming.
Nah,
I was just
I
so
did-
proud.
He did nothing because
I had a
it was
feeling,
me and
or else
Damien.
I wouldn't have asked for your fries if I didn't know we were going to have some sort of.
Maybe it
overlap.
was kind of like, oh, this guy's cool. I fuck with him. Maybe
Yeah, for
kinda.
sure.
I don't know if we had chemistry together
You
sophomore
love
year.
singing. You love singing.
Senior year,
It was me and
junior
him.
year, we have physics together.
Yep.
To this day, this is like one of the
To this day.
the best
He
memories
could
I
let
have.
He could have let us hang out with the cool kids.
It's literally
He
could've.
left us.
He
He,
could've.
he left us hanging. Lewis left us hanging.
no, I was a nerd.
What the fuck are you
Nerd?
talking?
And I was fucking
Get
bitches
the
left and right.
Fuck out of here. Yeah. So
You
couldn't
could have
couldn't
cued us
help
in.
us.
You
I
coulda
was doing
cued us in.
both. I was doing both, bro.
We're gonna. Yeah,
And
dude.
what we were doing, we were being nerds and doing
yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
Dude, I was in the bowling team. How much of a nerd can you
In,
get?
in his defense, it's not his responsibility to get us laid. So fair.
Yeah. No, I mean, it would have been nice.
Bro,
But it would've been
at
nice.
one
It
point,
would've
I
been
was
nice.
getting laid outside of Jamaica High School. I made it all the way to Queens
Dude,
Village
I was
to
in a baseball
Vanderbilt.
team. I couldn't get laid.
Yo,
Yo, facts.
I played baseball for a living.
I was busy, like
You played
salivating.
tennis. You had the tennis.
I was busy
team.
salivating over girls that weren't into me, so
But you
that's
were
why I
funny.
didn't get laid.
no, that's not true because when a Colombian girl said, Hey, you want to be my boyfriend? You were like, no, I like guys.
Yeah, that's because Jason was like, yo, her teeth are fucking jagged. I was like, he's right. I can't.
So
fuck
you
her.
fucking put a fucking clamp on it, and you.
But that's my problem.
Yeah,
I
that's
I
a
was,
you.
I was willing to take the word over somebody else than go.
What did I
Damn,
say?
she's kind of cute.
Yo,
Like,
I didn't say shit.
You said her teeth were fucked up, and I was just
Oh,
like,
yeah. Her teeth
yeah,
were fucked
he's
up.
right. He's right. Her teeth are fucked up.
Put her dick in your mouth.
No quieres ser mi novio?
And then I followed her on MySpace.
yeah.
I followed her on
found her?
MySpace,
You
and
found
she
her?
ended up in Boston.
That's exactly what she said. She stopped. Like,
You found her now?
Yeah.
Get
No,
us-
maybe
get
like
us
maybe
a
like
San
10 years
Miguel,
ago. She was in Boston or something with some. She was with some dude. She was bad though. She had a nice fucking booty.
So you can look her up now?
yo,
Maybe she has an OnlyFans.
To your defense, like remember when like I got Kayla's number, and I
Which
I
Kayla?
called her and I was like a little bitch. She's like, hey Kayla,
Which Kayla? Which
you
Kayla?
be my sister. My sister.
What?
Yeah. I used to like her on like MySpace or some shit.
I think my sister had a MySpace and he.
You and
freaked-
Shannon,
yeah.
they were like, they're in
Yeah,
love with
yeah,
his sister. I'm like,
yeah.
oh, really? And when I met her, I was like, oh, she's cool people. Mind you, I met her
Yeah,
when we
Lewis
went to
of all
Salem.
people knew her
From Salem.
Crazy because of like for Shivanan and
Yeah, when
and
we went to
Jason was like,
Salem.
oh, you know her? Tell us more.
No, but she was like,
What's her
cool.
hair
I was
smell like?
She's so hot. Oh,
What's her eye color in person?
dude,
Nah,
at first
she-
she called me. I'm like, Jason, can you like
and
speak English?
She
I
was
like, oh,
yo,
God.
she
We
was
actually called her, which
Yeah.
is probably a phone that me
I
and her
called
shared.
her. Yeah, no,
She,
I called
she
her.
was with Anthony back then from high school when we were in high school, right?
Probably like our
Wha-
last year in high school.
Yeah,
No, because I'm pretty
like
sure
recent.
because Anthony went with us when we went to Salem. Anthony was there.
That was junior year. No,
Yes, junior.
soft-
Mr. Cohen.
No,
Mr.
no.
Cohen. Mr. Cohen. Because
Which was sophomore
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
we went there.
So that was
year.
sophomore year.
No,
Yes.
Cohen was junior year.
It might have been junior.
No, he wasn't junior.
Sophomore was Kalansky.
Sophomore.
Sophomore. No, Kalansky was first year.
No, Kalansky.
Wait,
Kalansky. We had
Kalansky
the,
was 100% first year.
No, Kalansky was
No, Kalansky was first year.
the junior
Apple
year because
Cinnamon
from first year was the one with the cancer.
No,
For me, it was.
whatever.
No, same.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
Freshman, me.
All right, so Kalansky was second year,
Miss Split
not
Course,
first
you
year.
know?
Yeah.
Yes,
Kalansky was second year.
yeah.
That's
It
what
was
I said.
sophomore year for us.
That's what I said.
You didn't say second year. You said junior year. Second year was not junior year. You fucking
No, junior year
send
was
this fucking
Mr. Cohen.
motherfucker to Mexico.
Rewind. I said Mr. Cohen was
Uh,
Mr. Cohen was junior year. That's the only reason why we went to Salem.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, you're right. I argued for no reason. You're absolutely right. He was junior year.
Yeah.
I forget that junior
you
year they would give us somebody in the first,
Huh.
like the first level, and then the second.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's my
because it
fuck
was
up, that's
college
my-
now back then. See how smart
I
we
love
were. We
Mr.
had
Cohen.
college credits running
But
up.
but
on
Mr.
that.
Cohen wasn't college credit.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, but he was good though.
He was
Uniform.
really good, and to this day, he's the
He's
only.
the reason. He's the reason I even give a shit about anything I write.
Yeah.
And I still
What?
don't write enough. But he's the one that I wrote something. So we read A Farewell to Arms
Yeah.
by
I
Ernest
love.
Hemingway.
Yep, I love that book.
And I wrote. He said the ending is not a full like definitive ending. So I'm gonna give you guys the task of writing your own ending. I was like, okay, cool. So we all wrote our own ending, and he let me read my ending in front of the class. And he actually read it. He was like, "This is actually pretty good. This is a good ending because
Oh,
it gave
shit.
a balance
Those-
of the characters." And I was like, "Oh shit! This actually made like I felt good after writing it." So
Same book, man. Fucking Farewell to Arms. He decides to give an extra credit, and his extra credit was, "Hey, make a soundtrack to this book.
okay,
Like pick any songs you want, and then explain how each song relates to the book."
yeah,
So what I did was I picked a whole bunch of songs that I barely knew, but the ones I focused was Blink-182. And there was a lot of the songs from Blink-182 self-titled album
yeah.
that I was able to relate to that book.
Of course.
Like I Miss You,
I mean,
Always.
that's most of the songs that you lose as a bridge to become
And
friends
that
with
song-
Angelo.
And that song was, I mean, that title, that album was at the peak to me. So it was easy for me. So he wrote back to me in that essay. He was like, first of all, I cannot give you credit for this because it was 2 days late. This motherfucker literally,
2 days late here.
he literally says to me,
left me.
I cannot
On
give,
the phone.
I cannot give you credit for this because it's 2 days late.
I cannot give you credits for this because it's 2 days late. Saying so.
But he felt moved that he said,
This is why when I mentioned this teacher, Lewis is like, fuck this teacher. And Lewis is like, well, I'm like,
well,
"Nah,
you're
this
not
teacher's
letting
cool."
me talk, so that's why.
Oh, I'm letting you talk. I'm just slight sidebar. You could talk. You can talk.
After you shut up.
I could shut up.
Did you shut up now?
Am I shutting up? I don't know. You help me determine that. Go ahead, Lewis.
All right, shut up. All right.
Literally, after I submit my report about this fucking soundtrack,
Denied.
pretty much, he says, well, yeah, it's amazing. I never thought I could hang out and listen to Mark, Tom, and Travis singing about Hemingway.
That's what he said?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Wait. Full circle
Fuck
back.
you. Now you want to listen to me.
No, I remember you telling me this before.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I take all disrespect back from you, Lewis, and I apologize. I would metaphorically suck your dick.
No,
but that would
it's
be,
okay. It's okay.
This is
It's all good.
this
It's
is an
okay.
audio podcast, and you can't hear. So I respect that.
Nah.
But I remember him
We can
like
hear it.
calling out these. I remember you telling me this. And I'm like, he knows who these people are.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it was cool. He was like, and in his report, he was like, "Oh my god, I never thought that I could hear Mark, Tom, and Travis, and then relate them to Hemingway, but you actually did it. It's a really good job."
And I remember going,
And then-
that's why I like this.
And
teacher."
then he said, "But next time, try to submit it in time."
yeah.
So then, right then, I threw the paper back in his face and I said, "I'm sorry. I'm doing physics papers. I'm doing math B papers. I'm doing all this other shit. I'm sorry if I don't think that English is gonna get me somewhere in life because I need to think about my scientific process or scientific theory or some shit like that."
Are you sure that physics was the same time as that though?
Yeah,
I feel
junior year.
But wasn't that junior year part A, and physics was like part B?
No, we have physics for 2 years, bro. Pecorino was
2
2
years?
years. 2 semesters.
Damn. I feel
Yeah.
like because I feel like I was like all in.
2
For-
semesters, yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, it was like A and B.
Yeah, A and B, bro.
Oh, so we got covered for A and B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was able, like, maybe my brain was a lot more capacitized.
Because you were on
then.
drugs back then.
I was not on drugs back then. Yeah.
No, it's cock.
So anyway, but this is not what. See, with that teacher, with Mr. Cohen, he was a really good dude. He actually is the only person who has caught me plagiarizing.
Oh.
He
Damn.
back then, I didn't give a fuck.
What
about,
did he say when he caught you?
Let me tell you the story. He was like, "Oh, you have a
Oh wait, you told me this story.
you have an assignment for this week and you have to write about your endeavors and whatever the fuck you want." And mind you, this is the fucking time that we're doing fucking college essays.
Oh yeah.
I actually have
Yeah.
a sex life that I need to manage. Motherfuckers. I hate you guys.
We're listening.
Yo, shut up.
So I end up literally just copying whatever the fuck his assignment was, because back then you can just copy it because every teacher in the country was doing the same thing.
Do you
And
remember
then-
what it was?
Something about the endeavors that you embark in life now will carry you on for forever.
So
See, I remember.
semi-generic, but you could
Yeah.
control,
no, what I'm
control
saying-
C, control P.
What I'm saying is I literally Googled that shit. I found like
Yeah.
150 essays on it. I copied 2 paragraphs of 2.
Right.
Two different
of what you
of
wrote,
two-
which was
2,
majority,
like literally 2 sentences of.
but majority
one
of
thing-
what you wrote was
Oh
probably
yeah,
yours.
yeah. But I used that as like, because back then, see, here's my
As the
confession. I didn't
You
know what
wrote it as the-
endeavors meant. I didn't know what fucking endeavors meant. I was like, what the fuck is
Uh,
that? What is the word?
I'm not ringing a bell of what the fuck it means right now currently.
Okay.
Should I look it up? I'll look it up.
Yeah.
Antiverse.
So- So anyway, so when I submitted that shit, he made it such a big deal. He called the fucking secretary of fucking the dean office or whatever, pulled me to the side and was like, "Hey, do you know what this means? You put this on your paper." He read it to me, and then he pulls out another paper and says, "This is literally what it says over here. Do you know what that means?" And I said, "Well, obviously it means that you caught me cheating because I copied that from this because I am very busy trying to do my math B projects, my physics projects, my What the fuck else I was doing in the bowling team, and even I might even say like I'm fucking bitches left and right.
A lot of projects.
Done. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Pecorino.
Yes. So
No!
so then he says, "You know what, Lewis? I see what you're doing. I understand where you're coming from, but unfortunately, I cannot grade this."
Right.
And I said, "You know what? It's fine. Maybe I don't need this." And I shook his hand and I said, "Maybe next time I'll write something better, and you won't catch me."
Yeah.
To his face, I told him that shit. To his face, maybe you won't catch me. And guess what? He didn't catch me. You know why? Because I translated everything to Spanish, and then I copied the Spanish version, translated it to English. I used to hate writing essays in English. Now I can do it with no problem. But back then, I could barely do it.
It wasn't the easiest thing to fucking do. So.
Because why would you put me in the fucking honor English class and shit without me having to?
Because you weren't stupid though.
Exactly. So whose fault is that?
The problem is it's like you're not stupid, but it's getting you to onto the level of everybody that's not stupid. I will say to this day, amongst the three of us, you are probably the smartest person amongst the three of us.
I mean, not street smart. No, we're all smart in our own ways.
In our own ways, yes. That's the only reason I hang out with Jason. This motherfucker is stupid.
Nah, this. If I ever need to find coke at 2 a.m, I know where to call.
Okay.
No.
No. You know what I mean. It's
there is a reason that we all overlapped in Gateway because there was notions that they picked up on in our childhood or whatever life that we were smart to an extent.
Yeah, but get the fuck out of here. You cannot assume my whole fucking future because I don't want to write that one fucking essay for fucking you.
Now,
mind you, that was junior, but that was junior year because he was I mean, that's why I hated him.
Well, this is why I dropped out. I more or less dropped out senior year.
Okay,
I was over it. I was
all
like,
right.
this is just a fucking game.
Right.
Jump out.
No, but here, check this out. Senior year, we had Mr. Summers. Mm-hmm. Fucking, he was a cool dude. He was like, I walk in and he's like, "Bro, you look like Dave Navarro." And I'm like, "What? Who is Dave Navarro?" He used to play in the Chili Peppers, bro.
Now he said he used to play in the Chili Peppers. That he was an OG, bro.
Yeah. And then I was like, "Oh shit! Oh, you cool people? You got me going." And then he got me introduced. He introduced me to Kafka, Orwell, bro. He was the man. He was the first English teacher in my whole life.
What was his name again?
Mr. Summers.
Mr. Summers.
He used to live in the city. Just the fact that he lived in the city, in New York City, Manhattan.
Plenty.
I was like, holy shit. Because he always used to come to me and be like, "Hey, who did you see today?" I was like, "Oh, I saw Weird Al Yankovic." It's like, "Oh shit, you watch Weird Al?"
Nice.
Yeah, boy.
So you read George Orwell, right?
Yes, I did.
Did you read Animal Farm?
Yes, I did. One of my favorite books of all time.
It's a great fucking book that I read. I had a whole vacation with my dad in Maryland as usual.
Yeah.
And I did our thing for the week, and then I avoided any homework. So the entire 5-hour ride back on a bus was me reading Animal Farm, doing a 3-page report, and making bullet points. But it was such a good book, an easy book, that I was like, oh, I read the book. Wow, this is a great book.
I think it's because it had the animals, so it was easy for like a post-kid teenager to relate to. Like, oh, okay, I remember what Mufasa sounded like. I remember what.
It wasn't even that. It was very streamlined. That it was like, and wow, then, this is like bone.
But then it got you. You got woke.
Yes, exactly.
When they took the horse to the fucking farm.
So when I was breaking it all down, it was like, okay, I can actually like, what is the such and such with this and that? I'm like, oh, I remember that point in the book.
Yeah.
You read Animal Farm, Jason?
Yeah.
Remember the end?
Jason's like, no, they told me to just go stand in the back and keep quiet.
Now, remember the end when the pigs actually dress up like oligarchs in suits and shit?
Vaguely.
And then the entire farm family just kind of watches them. The same way that they watch the humans dress up in suits and have dinner.
Yeah.
But at the end of Animal Farm is the pigs who dress up in human suits.
Yes, is it? I remember the pigs were a big fact.
Yeah, that was the... I could make a meme out of that.
Jason, what was the biggest moment in high school that like left an impact on your life? And fair disclosure to be like, fuck high school.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, like, honestly, like that dude's like talking shit about like anything in like your intelligence, And then it's like, yeah, you stupid little bitch. Hey, you fucking dumb idiot.
He's
like,
talking about.
Wait, were we in the same class as him with Miss Saul?
Wait, hold up. Jason is talking
yeah.
about a certain character name.
He became a doctor. He's an actual doctor.
Yeah, a doctor.
He's your
with a
actual
wife.
your doctor?
No,
No,
but
no.
he's a doctor with a
Oh,
wife.
He's a doctor.
He's a doctor with a
Yeah.
wife and possibly a kid
Yeah,
at this point.
maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, his wife is also a doctor.
Keep going. I'm just gonna help you.
But I remember there.
Yeah,
You remember the last day of school
yeah. It was like,
Yeah.
hey, it was
and
the bitch. Hey,
what are you gonna do? Is you gonna smack the
wait,
shit out of me? You gonna
wait,
smack the little
yeah.
shit out of me? You fucking be a bitch. You. And then he smacked the living shit out of him.
Yeah.
Oh shit! You smacked the living shit out of me.
And became a doctor, and his wife also.
I don't know what happened. Talked to him a few times, but
That's you. Yes, your boy. Yo, fucking MAGA cunt.
oh shit, he's probably the MAGA type that would
Yeah, word.
vote for Trump. Do you remember when we did that? Oh no, were you in the same health class with us? I was in the same health class that we had, and it was me.
Maybe.
It was me, and we had to do a skit, and just decided to fold his head and say, "You're not doing the right way," and he just put his head down and just like cried. This was like maybe junior or senior year.
So, how about our favorite classes in high school, or favorite memories from a class in high school? Like I'm looking at you, Damien. Junior year, no, not that. That's mine. But working with doing the physics labs. I remember that you were in my table, so we had to share data, and then it was like, oh fuck, this shit is due on Monday.
Yeah.
And it was like Saturday or Sunday.
We would share what we can in the class, and then we realized, fuck, we need to figure out a way to virtually share data, but also make it virtually beneficial on both sides.
Right, and like how you what formula you use, what are we doing, what do we do?
So you would go
because
home
back
and figure
then,
out X amount of formulas.
Back then, in those labs, we were just having fun, and we were doing, okay, you have to measure this, and that, and then the way our teacher, Mr. Pecorino, would do, he would just, he was like, okay, you have to measure this. What's the angle here? What's the weight you're using? Measure that.
Which he very, very descriptively did.
He did. Yeah, he did. So
he helped our guidance.
Yeah, but he wouldn't.
Distractions aside.
But he wouldn't give you all the answers. So
nobody has all the answers.
Oh, I think. Anyways, I remember watching fucking Forrest Gump. That's one of the biggest memories I have from high school.
Yep.
It's literally Forrest Gump beginning on TBS. Like when Forrest Gump is a little kid and
his mom is trying to figure out how to pay for rent, and the guy comes over.
Yeah,
and
he
Forrest
couldn't walk.
He's doing that.
Yep,
He's doing
that's the one
because the dude is banging the mom for the sake of the rent. And
we would be in AIM saying, "Hey, so what vector you got for vector 1, vector 2, vector 3?"
All right, so you're on scene 3 of Forrest Gump, but also what's the vector of such and such in this?
And then we would be like, "Oh, holy shit! Yeah, didn't you just watch this? I think that was just Elvis Presley doing the and we would just be comparing about American history while doing our physics project, and that was fucking epic, man.
It was
to this day one of the coolest things I've ever done with somebody.
Facts. I could not deny that. That is one of the memories that lives in my memory bank for forever.
Oh, and then I remember the time you broke your ass on AIM live.
Was that I was full conversation?
Yeah, we were just talking.
I still have
you were just talking.
Pain.
You were just talking.
Have tailbone pain.
And then
for that.
there was a long pause, like a good 15 minutes,
mm-hmm.
and then all that I heard was like, I just felt. I think I broke my ass.
Yeah, I was chilling out with my sister and my cousin, and I went to like brush back with my my chair, and as I brushed back with my chair, the chair flipped. And it dropped my ass, and I broke my ass in the process. I literally fell full force onto my tailbone, and that was a wrap.
That's crazy.
And Q2, 15 years later, I still have tailbone pain because of that fall.
Did you fracture it though? Maybe
I just bent it. It was something that the I was at Jamaica Hospital with my grandma and my grand, and the doctor was just like, yeah, so it's like a minor bend, so just you should be okay, just be careful with it, but you're probably gonna need a donut later on in life. I'm like, what does that mean?
Yeah, so it's been like at least 20 years since then. So
yeah.
So maybe you should get another MRI done or some shit.
I mean, it hasn't bothered me much other than one time where I was doing yoga, and when I did yoga where it was like more force on the tailbone, the pain started again, and then after I stopped doing it, it kind of went away. So it's not like major. So
that's crazy though. I know that's why there's a giant pause there.
Yeah,
he was just jerking off, guys.
So, something that we did in high school was watch the movie Clerks.
Eventually I did, yes.
Within the vicinity of high school.
Yes.
What we plan on doing in the next week or so is watch Clerks 3, a movie that founded the notion of film, understanding, and love for many of us. I don't know if Jason, I don't know if you feel the same way with Kevin Smith, and that is that one of the founding fathers of film, or is that...
The Yankees just like, fucking guys.
What?
No, go ahead. Tell us.
The Yankees, they tied the game.
Tell us.
Say it to the mic.
Oh, shit.
Fucking gay. Yeah.
Bottom of the fourth, the Yankees have tied it up.
Yeah. To give.
But were you watching Clerks in high school? Or did you watch Clerks after?
Yeah, I watched Clerks in high school.
When was the first time you watched Clerks?
I'm pretty sure the first time I watched Clerks was with Kayla and Richard, maybe sophomore year.
First time I watched Clerks was when Clerks 2 came out, junior year.
Oh, pussy shit.
Junior year, and
So
then
Clerks
then it was like Clerks 2. So I was like, well, Clerks 2.
Oh no, but
this is funny.
But was this after Damien was like, "Oh, you should watch this movie called Clerks"?
Wait, bro, wait. So basically, junior year, Clerks 2.
You're gonna give me my due. Okay, good.
Clerks 2 comes out, and then the shit looks dope.
Because wow, this movie looks so good.
Yeah.
Where was the prequel to this?
Yeah. So I'm like, fuck it. Let me go to LimeWire or Casa or whatever the fuck I was using back then. I was like, let me look up Clerks 1. So I watch it, and then I download it, and the first thing I get is this fucking black and white shit. So I'm like, what the fuck? Maybe I downloaded the wrong file because this shit is black and white. And I keep looking for it, and then I do a research, and apparently the movie is black and white.
100%.
Yes, so then I watch it, and holy shit, bro.
And then he was like, hey, Damien.
That was the original. Hey, Damien, have you heard about this movie named Clerks?
And I'm like, yes, motherfucker. I told you to watch this movie 2 years ago.
That's the joke. That's the joke. That's how it was born.
This is the origin of a joke off of the movie of everything.
Because Damien will come on to tell me about these new shows. I think he just told me about The Bear on Hulu.
Yep.
I'm not watching that shit. I'm sure I'm gonna watch it 3 years from now.
And it is because I told him to watch it.
No, watch it, dude.
Yeah, exactly. He just keeps telling me about these shows, and I'm like,
as soon as I tell it to him, it's like, I gotta throw it into the ether. I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah, and then I watch him. I'm like, hey, yo, Damien, you're into movies, you're into TV production and shit. Have you seen this shit? And he's like, motherfucker, I told you to watch that shit 3 years ago.
In fairness, I've done this to other people at this point. So I've been like, yo, did you watch this new FX show? And they're like,
This train was good.
Bro, you told me to watch this movie like 3 years ago. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know. I've been watching it all along. But what you been watching, Jason? Joe Mama.
The Bear.
The Bear?
Okay, so actually, did you watch any of the Bear?
No, I'm not watching that shit until it's fucking into season 3 or something.
All right, so me and Jason are going to talk about the Bear. So Jason, you watched all of the Bear.
Yeah.
And you said it was alright, but it wasn't like anything crazy. Why did you feel it was alright, but not like...
Anthony Bourdain said the same shit, and...
How did he? He's dead. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Exactly.
No, but I will tell you this. I watched that show, and any show and anything that has been food-based and anything like restaurant-based, the lens has become Anthony Bourdain because he is the poster child of anything that is related to film. I mean, anything related to food, anything related to like culinary art. because he is the culinary art maestro. So watching something like this, you can't not think of Anthony Bourdain watching it, you know?
Sure, but what does the bear actually entail? Because all I know is the guy from Shameless taking over a
which I refuse to watch because I watched the first episode of Shameless and it was trash. Yeah, it was not good.
That's a different
it's
story.
Not a good show.
We're not talking about Shameless. I'm
talking
about the bear.
I'm talking about Shameless.
Yeah, that dude was a good actor. That dude was a good actor.
What's this like for Anthony Bourdain? The controlling her room.
No, I like it.
Well, that's the thing with Bear. The main character, he has control of the room.
Yeah.
He has control of the situations.
So how do you make food?
Like, it was a shitty restaurant and he turns it better?
No.
Yes and no. So like think of perfect example. We've been to Chicago, right?
Yeah.
All three of us. Yeah. We've all been to Chicago.
Yes.
Imagine we walked into a sandwich shop. It's kind of
Italian shop.
It seems like whatever. We walk in and they're not like fully operating as they should, but they drop us a sandwich. The sandwiches are okay. The customer service is kind of trash, and all the other stuff is not that great. So I'm burping beer.
You have to puke.
You fucked it up already.
So
I don't want to watch it anymore.
So that being said, it's like somebody taking over a sandwich shop in Chicago, but they're trying to make it better than what it is. It's not just a regular. Because I told you guys, and you guys could look at text previously. I told you about a Chicago hot dog / sandwich shop that's right over in Brooklyn. That's to the caliber of Chicago food, but it's a matter of having it to the level of like culinary art status and all that jazz. So,
see, for me, it's hard to.
It's
relate.
like worlds collide.
You can.
For me, it's hard to relate because I don't know what's considered good culinary art. It's not about the art. It's not about the food. For me, I'm a customer, so it's all about like.
Same. I don't
know.
Well,
this is the same way you feel about like movies. It's like it's subjective. It's not.
Yeah, but if the movie starts 30 minutes late, I'm gonna be upset. If the food comes 30 minutes late, I'm gonna fucking walk away and not pay for shit.
Yeah, that's fair.
So that's why it's like hard for me to connect. That's why I never watch it because I don't know anything about the food industry and.
Well, it's very minimal food industry though, because I worked at Starbucks, and that's technically still a food industry.
Yeah.
That's just.
But it's not.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like.
But it's not like you were serving.
It's 100%.
Hardcore.
You were not serving people in their tables. You were just making it up and having them picking it up.
Yeah.
So
Jason, and in all honesty, Jason's right because it seems like it's minimal food industry stuff, but it gets. To the level of
maybe I gotta watch it. I'm not saying I'm not gonna watch it. I'm saying I will.
You should, you fucking motherfucker.
Yo, guess what?
I gotta watch it.
Get him out of here.
We went to Chicago.
House of Dragon. House of Dragon. That's what I'm watching next.
Get the fuck out of that fantasy cock pussy nigga and shit.
Meanwhile, the next podcast we do, I'm putting money on it. It's gonna be on House
pussy
of Dragon.
Cock nigga
it's gonna be on House of Dragon. I already know.
God damn it.
We can watch episode 1 now.
No, we gotta finish the worst. We gotta finish the first episode of She-Hulk first.
Oh, word.
And that was pretty good.
Or
in all honesty, can we all agree the first episode of She-Hulk was pretty good?
Or we can watch Sheena. And remember the WWE female wrestler,
the one that's
Sheena.
Dead?
Sheena, yeah.
Oh, so we're gonna watch the dead porno.
Yes, because she did the porno of She-Hulk back in the day.
Yeah.
Nah, I'd rather watch She-Hulk.
She literally took one for the team.
She overdosed on drugs and she had a cock bigger than her labia.
A cock? What?
Yeah,
she didn't have a cock.
Her labia was as big as a cock.
You never seen her porno? Her clay wasn't that
big, bro. Her labia was huge.
Her clay was not that
big. Yourself, bro.
Her clay was not that big.
Her dick was big.
Don't lie to yourself, bro. Her labia was huge, bro.
Her dick was big, Louis. Sorry.
Her dick was big. Did she kill herself?
Yeah.
More or less.
Yeah, she did.
China was hot.
Yeah.
In a manly kind of way.
She wasn't hot.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't beat her up?
Hell no. Even though I beat off to her porno.
She could fuck me, but no.
Whoa.
I
could fuck her, but she couldn't fuck me. That's what I would say.
Dude.
Let's close it up. I can't hear myself. I can't hear no snare.
You can hear yourself.
I can't hear no snare. It's dead.
I can hear you.
I'm unplugged. I'm unplugged.
Oh, you're good. I can hear you.
Yeah,
I can hear you.
it's
You're good. You're good.
It's unplugged.
But I can hear you. You're still recording. So
Louis is the fucking
Can I hear
pussy.
myself?
you unplug
yeah.
yourself. That's on you, bro.
Yeah, you fucking
You pick
bitch.
up that wire right there. You plug it back in, and we're okay.
Yeah. Just inject yourself, you fucking.
Yes, we're back in the Matrix back now.
We're back all in it.
Play a surgeon very well to break the spell of aging.
Firstborn
Here
unicorn.
Soft
Can I help you? You good? You got it?
You don't talk to us.
Dream of California. And from the sound of this thing, it sounds like we're closing things out, right? Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So, Louis, why don't you take a moment to close us out on this journey of podcastation?
Fuck, I feel like we traveled through 3 different podcasts. We talked about drugs, high school, porn, drugs, porn, and high school.
Yeah.
So you could summarize it as sex, drugs, and rock and roll, baby.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, boy.
We're gonna sing
To
this
that
part.
I say.
Pain.
Wait, we're gonna go super depressing.
Underneath the bridge, the top is one leak, and the animals are
Nah, fuck, that's too depressing. That's too depressing.
Something.
And I'm sailing.
Oh!
Could have been, should have been, I am what I am. Motherfucker, don't give a damn.
Can you
Oh,
put
baby, get me out. Get me up to you loud.
Can you put it up?
Yo,
Yo, this video
Suck
fucked me up
fuck
in the 90s.
juice. Yeah, there we go. Oh, baby.
oh, baby, you can get some my kids. I'll be there.
Nah.
And that's all we have to say today, folks. Good night and good luck.
Nah, we gotta play a short. Dad?
Yeah.